Welcome to this video about the same origin policy in Blazor WebAssembly and Blazor Server. The same origin policy states that if code is downloaded from one resource, this code can only interact with resources that are from the same origin. So I have here a very cool EF Core cheat sheet as a PDF, and I want to display this in our application. I start out with a solution. We have here a Blazor Server and a Blazor WebAssembly project. Now in Blazor WebAssembly, I first go to Program. Here they are registering an HTTP client, but because we want to download the PDF, we need another base address, but I don't specify it here. I specified this in the component. Go React. So. Now, with help of the verbatim string, I copy the URI here in. That's that. Now, I have to download the PDF from that URI so that we can display it in an iframe. The goal is to download the PDF as a base64. So, base64 PDF, it's a string. Now, whenever we load the component, we want to initialize that string. Therefore, we have to create a new HTTP client. Now, we are getting the HTTP response message. Call it response message, await, HTTP, send async. Now I give here the address. Not send async. Send async would take a HTTP request message. I have to change it to get async. So now it's working. Now I have to import a namespace using system.io because we want to transform that into a stream. Stream equals await response message content read a stream async. Now, because I want to convert this stream into a base64 string, I first have to create a memory stream because the memory stream has a method that is called toArray, and I need that. Equals new memory stream. Now I copy the stream to the memory stream. I could make that asynchronous too, but I just leave it as such. Now the base64 PDF equals convert to base64 string. This method takes a byte array as an input, and here we need the memory stream because I can just call toArray. So this should load, in a perfect world, this should load our base64 PDF. So, and how do we display that here? If base64 PDF is not null, we display it in an iframe. I have copied the code for that here, so I don't know that by heart. Therefore, I have copied it. I just style it a bit, style height, 80 viewport height, and width 80 viewport width. So now let's give it a shot. Oh wait, I have Blazor Server as the startup, but I want to show you what happens if we do that in Blazor WebAssembly. So it has to download everything. Now, an error has occurred. Let's inspect this error. Access to fetch from origin has been blocked by course policy. CORS policy means cross-origin resource sharing, and it's a policy to relax the same origin policy. So by specifying CORS on the server, we can allow other scripts loaded from other resources to have access to our resource, but in this case that hasn't been done. So there is no, in Blazor WebAssembly, there is no way to read this file. Now, Blazor Server comes in. Because Blazor Server, the code from Blazor Server is not run in the browser, the same origin policy doesn't apply to Blazor Server because the same origin policy only applies to code running in the browser. So I'm just going to paste everything in here that I've had in the Blazor WebAssembly part, and I'm going to run it. Now let's see what happens. So now the PDF is getting loaded, and that's because the call to the PDF is made from the server. On the server side, we don't have the same origin policy, and then everything is transported over these WebSockets connection, which I can show you now. We have to search it here. Now messages. So that's the PDF that got sent down from the server. So you see, using Blazor Server, you can ignore the constraints that the same origin policies is giving us. Thank you very much for your attention.